Now I'm going to show you an activity that the kids could do that looks at collisions, how an object, when it hits another object, what happens. You can use a ruler with a track down the middle of it, like a little ridge. Some of them have that indentation. I couldn't find one of those, so I just made this one, and all I did was put a piece of string on either side, and I taped them in the back. You can see it's taped at the bottom and it's taped at the top, and it makes a channel so that the marble will roll right down it. And I'm going to take the marble and release it at the top, and then have different objects at the bottom for it to run into. So for instance, you could start with a block of wood. All right, and you're going to run the marble down. It'll just roll down. It hits the block of wood, and the kids would notice that it would bounce back. Then you could do it with a sponge. Put them in the same spot, and it actually moves the sponge a little bit, and it absorbs some of the energy. It didn't bounce back like it did with the wood. Then you can shake things like paper clip. I would actually mark the spot so you know to put it in the same spot every time. But look at that, moves it way down. You could have the kids decide if they want to weight these. They can put paper clips on them, or they could tape pennies to them. You can have another size. It certainly doesn't move at the same distance. You could try it with different size cups. And again, you're looking at the distance they travel. This size cup. So that's the idea, and they can measure a variety of different objects that it would hit into.